Good morning, Gate City Rotary. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody? Good. All right. Well, that was easy. Got everybody's attention. You guys are laser focused this morning. All right, Darlene Leonard, I believe you have our invocation. Maybe not. Maybe not.
I wish I had a picture of that.
Mike has the invocation.
Thank you, brother.
I might make that a regular feature. No, that's fine. Yeah. All right, Mike.
All right. I apologize. This prayer is maybe a little bit long, but it was from a Thanksgiving service, and I thought it appropriate. Oh God, make us more conscious of your gifts to us and help us to see that no work truly prospers until it brings blessings to others. May our observance of this festival teach us not to withhold from others a share in the bounty that is ours, nor to dispossess them of what they have gleaned by their own efforts. Help us, O Lord, so to live that when we have gathered our final harvest, many will rise up and call us blessed. Amen. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The things we think, say, and do.
Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned?
Steve, right there. All right, who's here?
Good morning, all. Visiting from Crescent, we have Sam Hummel. And from Greensboro, we have Carl Ashby and John Redmond. And Bobby, would you like to introduce your guest?
Stand up, Chris. I want to be as tall as him when I grow up. This is Chris Jackson. I've known Chris since he was born. His parents are friends of ours, and he's a native of Greensboro, graduated Bishop McGinnis High School and Campbell University. He works here at the O. Henry as a porter, and he's studying for his real estate exam. He's curious what we do here in this room.
We sell raffle tickets.
Welcome, Chris.
And Dennis, would you like to introduce your guest?
This is Richard DeBolt. He's from GTCC. He's head of the accounting business part of the school.
That's it. All right. Well, welcome guest. Welcome guest. Dale, anybody get any older?
Yes. And to make up for my technical difficulty last week, I'm going to announce the birthday that I missed. It was Cheryl David's birthday on May 8th. And we had last week 2 wedding anniversaries, and I should have remembered these because they happen every year on May the 4th for James and Linda Peter and Susan and Rob Midget. Both had anniversaries. Rob and Susan have been married 26 years.
All right.
Okay, for this week, there were no birthdays, but Chris Chip Person is going to be celebrating his 13th year as a member, okay, of Great City Rotary.
All right.
Tom and Rebecca Phoenix will be celebrating their 27th anniversary on the 12th. Guy and Carrie Rabondo will be celebrating their 18th anniversary on the 15th. And Kelly Harrell will be celebrating their 25th anniversary on the 16th.
Very good. Busy wedding season. All right. Well, Mike, it's that time. Let's go. It is that time. It's time to play the feud. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, I've been picking on this side of the room a long time, so who we got over here? Who we got? It's the Person family. The Person family. All right, get ready, person, family.
Don't make him mad.
Guys, see you in a little while.
Leave him over on that side.
It's the Kennedy family. The person in the Kennedy family. All right. And Danny walked in just a little late. Oh man, you've been sitting, Danny. You'd be my go-to. All right, person, family, are you going to play or pass? All right, person, family is going to play. All right, top 7 answers are on the board. Top 7 answers on the board. Name something kids do over their summer vacation. Now this part you have to answer on your own. No help on this one. Be ready to steal, Kennedy family. Swim. They go swimming. Ding, 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 ding. Number 1 answer. All right, no strikes. 6 answers left on the board. Oh, it's not your turn. It's not called. You'll get your chance. You'll get your chance. They go camping. They go to the camp. Number 3 answer. Good job. All right, we got 5 answers left on the board.
Go to the beach. I think we can contest this.
They go to the beach. They go traveling. Ding, 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 ding. All right. All right, so we got 4 answers left on the board. What do we got? Okay, so they've gone to camp already, but now they're going to soccer camp. All right, Chrissy, we got 4 answers left on the board. 1 strike.
So I have to go to summer school.
Okay. They're going to summer school. All right, so we got 1 strike left. 4 answers left on the board. They go ride the bike. All right, Kennedy family, you got a chance for this deal. Jail.
Go to jail.
That's your answer, Kennedy family. You're going to see the grandparents.
Oh, gosh.
Person family wins. All right, your number 2 answer. Y'all were thinking way too much into it. They just play. They go play. Number 4 answer. They sleep in.
There you go. That's it.
They watch TV and they read.
Really?
All right, good job, good job.
As a family.
All right, guys, it is announcement time, and I know you guys have not heard about this before now, but Chip wants to talk about something we're going to do called the fundraiser.
Wait a minute, this is something totally new.
I feel good.
Yes, we have sound this time, and I'm so grateful for So the question is, are we going to do this if it rains? Yes, we're going to do it if it rains. We're just going to slide the stage under the party deck. This party is going to go on. Sleeping Beauty will play. We'll have everybody under where it's dried in. It'll be great. It'll just be like going to a concert inside, and they just open the windows. Okay, so that's what it's going to be like. The sign-up genius, I heard not everybody got the sign-up genius. We really need, guys, this is serious. We really do need people at the gate to usher people in, get them processed, sell tickets, get them through the turnstiles. And we don't want to have a funnel, a bottleneck effect there. So please, I'll see if Dale Hopkins will send out the sign-up genius one more time. And if you don't get something from me before,
I didn't get the sign-up genius.
raise your hand if you didn't get a sign-up genius.
Oh, boy.
Hang on one second. Keep your hands up.
Put your hand up. Just raise your hand if you volunteer.
Oh, I got it.
In the back, Jeff, did you say you did not get it?
I did not.
Okay, and here's why that's important, because that's generated from the, I think, the Gate City Rotary user group. So that means you're probably missing other things as well. And Bobby, are you still in charge of the updating? Where's Bobby? Who's updating?
No.
Not here.
Okay. One real important thing, when your guests arrive, make sure they have a green, I've said it before, but this is important. This is how people get their drinks if they want drinks. Wear your green wristbands. As soon as you come in the turnstile, come to the right. There's a, like 20 feet away is the sponsor table, and we'll be giving out packages of Babes Bucks to people to have on the green wristbands, okay? So if people come up with no wristbands, we figure you're not a sponsor, so you don't, of course, get them the green tickets. Okay, right afterwards, people that will be working the gate, that are taking credit cards, and then Chrissy's going to help us get set up with the Square app for the iPhone or for your cell phone. So please stick around. We do need to get at least 3 or 4 people set up. I've got the Square apps that we, and I'll bring them all to the concert. But we need to make sure your phone has the app downloaded, that you have all the stuff that you need to operate. And just plan on showing up for a great time on Saturday night. That's it. James,
Special request, if you're going to turn in tickets and money at the event, it would really help if you had it somehow labeled, even with a sticky note.
There you go.
okay, so write down how much is concert ticket sales, how much is raffle ticket sales on the envelope where James said.
All right, well done. You ready to breathe a sigh of relief?
Woo, I feel good.
All right, and Walt will have his plan for the fundraiser next Thursday.
All right.
You're not going to like it.
All right, guys, one announcement about our next board meeting. Typically, it's the second Tuesday of the month. We're moving it up to the first Tuesday in June, so it'll be June 6th. That one's going to be in my office as well, and this will be the combined board meeting with Dow Boring Board and Ralph's incoming board. So make sure if you're on either one of those boards, be ready to attend. That'll be an important one. We're going to be talking budget, so we definitely need enough people there to go over that and vote on the budget. Have a resignation to announce. Wayne Abraham sent me a letter. He needs to resign. He's got some stuff going on, with work and some other things, and he just didn't feel like he could, meet the commitment right now. So I did want to let the club know that that he has resigned. So hopefully at some point we'll see him again. Changing of the guard. The announcements. What?
Wayne's right here.
I'm sorry, not Wayne. I'm sorry.
Welcome back, Wayne. What? What the heck is that?
Sounds good,
Chuck Alexander.
Chuck Alexander. It's Chuck. Sorry, Chuck Alexander. Wayne, you're probably wondering why you couldn't find your name tag.
Started with an A. Chris, you might told me something was going to happen. You have your phone.
Perfect. Sorry, Wayne.
Welcome back, Wayne.
Yeah, well, Wayne Alexander's joined the club. Wayne Abraham is still in the club. Chuck Alexander is out. Sorry about that. All right, so changing of the guard. 622, Guy is not sending out the sign-ups for that until after fundraiser, but sign-ups will go out. Should be a great changing of the guard. We're moving over to Star Mount this year, so excited about that. Ralph's first club assembly, that's going to be 6/29, so that will be his first meeting, and as you guys have heard before, we have no meeting on July 6th. District installation, that is going to be June 24th, which is at the baseball game, and I know we've got a couple of people going to that. I know Mike Conrad, you'll be there. We need to get, a few Gate City Rotarians out there. That's definitely important for, the new district governor. I said this at a board meeting. Our district governor is from the Sand Hills area. So, he's not as familiar with our area clubs. So we definitely want to get, some people out there and get some face time with them. So Ralph, I think you talked about maybe getting out there. I know Mike's getting out there. So let's try to get some members. I believe I've sent the flyer out, but I will send it out again. All right, any other announcements? Any other resignations? Bobby Christensen. Wow. All right, so any other announcements? Nothing? Okay. Happy Dallas?
All right.
Do something.
That's what I'm talking about.
Wayne Abraham has one.
Lights this week. I'm really. Tony, a euro.
I do have Euro. I just came back from Europe, in fact, last night. The good news was that I even succeeded to meet my wife, because she was also. I'm just joking. No, I'm not joking. I was in Germany. She was in the Netherlands, and she still is. And I succeeded to drive up during the weekend and basically stomp around in my old university town, the town of Delft. So it was a wonderful weekend, stayed with friends. Drove up 5 hours on Friday night, so back 5 hours on Saturday afternoon. So I had a great time. See my old houses where I lived as a student, spent time with good friends, saw some family, so I had a wonderful time.
At least I'm at a wall. John, go ahead.
Well, it's a big one. So my daughter stayed out of trouble for 2 years and moved up to Lieutenant JG.
I got $2 happy, which I will pay up after the meeting. I don't know how many of you could say that you woke up to David Graves and finished up the day with Mr. Vale, but I did yesterday at the gym, that is. Anyway, and the other happy dollar is the other day, Tuesday, I heard for the first time the word bifurcation used outside of a professional journal, and that's why we have him as our fearless leader.
It was in a board meeting. It was on the word of the day calendar. All right, so my happy dollar is for my daughter Kaylee. I'm going to be a little late to the fundraiser on Saturday. She got pulled up to varsity for the state playoffs in soccer, and Northwest is in the second round. So they play the second round on Saturday.
We missed Mike's socks. These are new, or these?
Look at Walls.
Look at Wall. What do we got? Wall. Justin, you got anything?
I got nothing.
You got nothing?
He's not competing.
Go ahead, Judy.
I sent an email out to all the ladies in the Rotary for our June 5th wine and design, and so after we get through with this little event on Saturday, you'll get another PDF. I want to send out to the entire club, inviting ladies to a night out to come and meet the other Rotarians and hopefully increase our membership on that end. So thank you.
That's sexist. We want to come. All the guys want to come, right?
But we did invite the guys to not be saying that the board meeting, she goes, and guys are welcome.
My happy dollar is for Tony. As many of you were yesterday over at Proximity, it was a terrific event. Already a beautiful property over there. They just enhanced it. The food, everything about it was terrific. And Tony took us on a tour of one of the rooms. I mean, it's out of sight. We're so lucky for Greensboro to have a place like this and like the Proximity. It truly is a wonderful place.
All right. Yeah, thank you to everybody that did come out yesterday. The open house both on Tuesday and Wednesday was a lot of fun. It was really, really cool.
And, you know, hopefully maybe we'll find some other reasons to gather people together just for the heck of it, you know, over the course of time. Our Quaint Weaver Craft Guild ended up being featured in the Tribe Business Journal, online version yesterday. I think it'll be in the print version, of course, tomorrow. So just sort of fun to see some of the cool things that they did, you know, highlighted.
Yeah, all right.
So my happy dollar is potentially a word of caution. I put a 16-year-old on the road, and he has very little situational awareness.
I actually have one, but I'll give you two. While I was sitting here, I got a text from my daughter that said, "Did you pay $1 to share that I'm graduating?" I didn't know what she was talking about. I said, "No," because I thought I've missed something that I was supposed to do. I paid a lot of dollars to see her graduate today with her biology degree, so we were celebrating.
Got two here. The first one is for Wilder. He comes home today. Y'all watch out, particularly your daughters. But he finished his second year at NC State with a 4.0. He did get an A- in chemistry, which he was having a tough time with that. But he had an A+ and two others that brought it back up. Oh, my other dollar, the word of the day is ultracrepidarian. An ultracrepidarian is someone who gives advice or counsel on topics which they know nothing about.
We have a lot of those.
I think in December, early January, I announced that my daughter had written a book, a 52-week devotional. It's now in 6 stores in the high country and selling off the shelf. So.
Well, it's always a great pleasure, as we mentioned. Last week, May 1st, was the charter date for our 26th anniversary as a club. And it's great to have with us our founding father, son of Hoffman.
Katie Quinn came home. She told me that she's at the end of her freshman year, and that at the end of next semester she will finish her undergraduate work at Wake Forest. Parallels my career completely.
Thank you. Well, my son Jake has his first job as a lawyer in LA. He's working for the company that has the show Undercover Boss. So we're very happy that he's now off the payroll starting Monday.
That's a couple happy dollars. One, how happy I introduced Chris Justice to this club. Was it about 8 years ago? To see all that great bling you brought home from the district conference, and you know, it makes me happy just to see the great work you've done and what you've done for the presentation last week. Another happy dollar, my parents' home is now empty. They moved to friend's home back in September, and we finally got everything out of there. We had a tag sale and the whole bit. And the last thing I had to get out of there were 80,000 honeybees that had built a nest between the chimney and the sheetrock in one of the back bedrooms. And
did David Graves get those?
We called Dr. Sears, right? I hired this old fella, Bennett Bracken knows him. It was incredible. And I went and watched and did the whole thing, got stung several times. Amazing. And I got a bunch of honey at home now, but he took all 80,000 of those bees out to his farm, and it was a 3-day process.
How long does it take to count 80,000?
Mr. Allen, this is, I'll say it's an emotional roller coaster dollar, because for some time I've been worried about Wayne's job situation. I just want to say I'm just so thankful that it's resolved.
Well, the other day, Grandpappy reached in his pocket and he said, "I got this EpiPen. He said, this friend gave it to me while he was dying. It seemed very important.
All right, before we move on, I just wanted to thank Chip for getting me off the hook on the Wayne Abraham thing with the daughter comment. That was good. Thanks. Thanks for bailing me out. All right, so Rich DePaul is here from GTCC. He wanted to speak for a couple minutes on our scholarship recipients.
Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Well, that was a good segue with the game. What are people going to be doing this summer? So we do have a lot of people going to be attending summer school. The two recipients of your scholarship cannot be here this morning. One of them sent me a letter that they would like me to read on her behalf. So allow me to read, please. Hello, my name is Lindsay Morgan. I attend GTCC and I'm honored to be one of the winners of the Rotary Club Scholarship. This scholarship will help me pay for my summer classes and books, as my funds from financial aid would not cover any courses over the summer semester. I would like to thank the Rotary Club and its members for the outstanding job that you all do to help the community. I second that. I am a single, full-time working mother of 3 children, and without you all, there would be no way I could have been able to take courses over the summer 2017 semester. Like Paul Harris, the Rotary Club founder, said, whatever Rotary may mean to us, to the world, it will be known by the results it achieves. I speak highly of those whom help in the community because no one ever knows when they will need help. Thank you again for all you do, and I appreciate the opportunity to win this scholarship. Wow. That was Lindsay Morgan. The second recipient, oh my gosh, I blanked on her, Mary Martin. You awarded a scholarship to Mary Martin last year as well, and then again this year. She'll be walking across the stage tonight. And you have a lot to do with that. Without that financial support, she might not have made it. And that's true for Lindsay, and it's true for a lot of our other students too. What they need, a lot of them have the drive. They work just as hard as students at any four-year school. I teach at four-year schools as well. And they work just as hard, but they miss some of those other things. They don't have the family support. They don't have the wraparound support that they need to get them over the hump. Life happens to these students. And it just blows my mind how life happens to them. And you just can't imagine that that would happen so much to so many. But help like this really makes a difference. So I appreciate it, and I hope that going forward, we continue to find students, find them early in their program, give them an award, work with them and help them get to that finish line. Because it's going to be really exciting to see Mary. I know she's overcome a lot to get where she is in life. So you're walking across that stage tonight. I'd also like to just comment, if any of you, we hear this issue like skills gap, any of you have trouble finding employees? We were opening up the Center for Advanced Manufacturing up near our Jamestown campus. It's going to be this massive structure. A lot of our programs that deal with manufacturing, welding, programs like that are going to be moving there. We've got things going on the High Point campus. I had not spent much time over there, but now as division chair, I get to see what they do. They've got an amazing entertainment tech facility. A sound, lighting stage. It's unique. There is nothing else like it. So, and then of course on a Jamestown campus, a lot of things going on. So if you have any interest in working towards skill development, all of our programs need advisory members, me in particular. So if you're interested in being a part or contributing to that, we definitely could use the help. If you're interested in helping in other ways, we've got a new program called Titan Link, and that's we started at the High Point campus, now it's on the Jamestown campus. This is really provide that wraparound support to connect students with local resources. Again, to get them over that hump, to make them successful. So I encourage you, continue to support our students. We greatly appreciate it. And I wish they could have been here to say that themselves this morning. So thank you very much.
Where's my partner? Jim Kennedy, stand up. Jim and I have done this for 2-3 years in a row. Yeah. I'm not going to speak for Jim. I'm going to let him say a few words if he wants to, but it is a real experience to talk to these kids, kids or adults. And the difference that we make, and the stories that they tell us, are really heartwarming. Anything?
I would just second that. If any of you have any hesitation, just dispel it, because it is very inspiring to talk with these people, not always young, some of them are old, and but they are struggling through their own challenges with life, with family, with finances, and it's just great to hear the drive they have to get their education, improve their lives. Some of you may remember a lady by the name of Celinda Burns. She is also a GTCC student, and she's now, I believe, a practicing paralegal. So, these folks go on to do good things.
I want to second that. When I helped y'all, we give $1,000, $2,000 to some of these high school kids that are going on to college, and they've got all kinds of extra help, and they've got $10,000 scholarships and other things, and that $500 we give those people at the GTC really means a lot to them. It really does. It gets a long way.
I can just follow up on that, exactly, because our students, their financial aid usually covers fall, spring, and a lot of times they can't afford to take the full load during the semester because they're often working 40 hours, or they have family that they're taking care of, whether it be children or parents. So the opportunity to take summer school, that funding that's allowing her to take summer classes, and that's going to keep her on track. Without that extra funding, she might, maybe it'll take another year, maybe something will happen in the interim that would prevent her from finishing. So again, $500, $1,000 makes a huge difference to this population. It really does.
Do you still have the fine dining restaurant out there?
We do, the culinary program, and they actually just bought a food truck. Yeah. We have a food truck now that we're starting a mobile catering program.
Wow. Well, if you can get in the fine dining, I was fortunate and did what Dennis and Jim did a few years ago and got invited out there, but I understand you can't get in. I mean, it's like 3 or 4 months out reservations, and apparently they evolved from a waiter to a cook, depending on what they want to do in that industry. The food is outstanding.
The kitchen's
And
amazing.
it's cheap. It's like $10 or something.
$7 or $9.
Yes, I mean, it's very inexpensive. It's very good.
All right, well, thank you for what you do. Thanks for coming in and giving us the update. All right, so for our guest speaker, I know we're really kind of pushing on time-wise, but one of my favorite things with this club is, not only the good work that we do as Gate City Rotary, but the good work that our members do outside of Gate City Rotary. And there's probably no finer example than what Rusty Hoffman and Dale Farlow are going to talk about. So guys, you'll come on up.
Can you turn that? Here, good. So I've got some pictures from home of a group. Looks like I'm talking. Yeah. So how many people? Is Kelly Harrell here? Kelly Harrell's been, Dale's been once or twice?
6 times.
6 times. I've been twice. The first time you've been. Someone else that wasn't Richard Needham, who isn't in the club. And I tell you what, it is a fine charity, no money wasted. When I went 2 years ago and then last year, the people going down pay for their airline, they pay for their expenses. It's not, you all aren't paying for that. The people that are going down have already raised about $1,500 or more each to buy stoves. And Max has done this so many times that he's got it down to a science. If you've got any kids that are spoiled, take them on this. They'll see what the real world's like. I'll just kind of quickly talk about what we do. We go down there, we get, the first week is High Point students and about 6 or 8 adults. The next week is mainly adults, a few kids. Max has organized through Methodist churches down there, people that don't have stoves in their houses, if you'll call them that. These are the stoves we build. And they don't have running water, so they have a lot of worming problems. So we've got a filter system. There's another stove that we put in the pipe that Kelly's not here, remembers well.
So we build these stoves, we give them water containers that purify the water. We walk through the jungles to do this. 20-some people sleep on one concrete floor of a church. Max does give us on the way back a half a day of vacation where we can walk through the town of Antigua. But very, very rewarding. The people are so nice. The kids are so nice. And your money goes well spent. And if anybody wants to do it, he's still doing it. And he needs some help. He's got some slots for this October. It's the first week's the week of the furniture market, and it's the following week, generally about in the middle of October.
Rusty, can you talk about, the reasons for the stoves?
Thank you. So these people are cooking over fires in these huts or a lean-to outside, and you think it's health, it's health, it's health. It is health, because there's just pollution and everything. But the main reason that when you're out in the jungle, there are not a lot of hardwood trees. It's jungle, it's soft trees and succulent trees. They spend a huge amount of their income buying firewood. They can't go out and cut down, so they spend a huge amount. These stoves cost $100, $125, but they save several $100s, which is a huge part of their income every year, not buying firewood, because these stoves burn 3 sticks versus 15 sticks. They're safer, so the kids don't get burned as easily. They don't have the open smoke and the stalactites of soot hanging down everywhere that when you end up, Kelly, I bet the good pictures of Kelly is black from here down when he's up there putting in all that stuff and climbing on roofs. So there's health benefits. And the world, they aren't burning all that wood. So we go and we educate them too. We have a translator that comes in, we bring all the ladies in, we take all their kids off to the side, and all the people that we're with play with the kids so the moms can listen, teach them how to use the stoves, teach them how to maintain the stove, and then another day we'll teach them how to use the purifier and how to clean the purifier and not touch the filter and all that. And we give them worming medicine, vitamins. Great trying to translate, figure out which women are pregnant, which ones aren't. If they're pregnant, we give them extra vitamins. If they're pregnant, we don't give them dewormer. It's a lot of fun and hard. It's like mini Survivor.
But you do have a brochure on your table, and it shows what the houses look like inside. Just soot is just hanging from the ceiling, and we go in and clean all that, and put these stoves in and stuff. And if you talk about the wood, I think it saves 70% of the wood, so it really helps them save money and helps in reducing the deforestation of the country. I think Max started this in 2009, and they put in, I think, the first time about 25 stoves. And then the next year they doubled the stove, and as Ralph said, they thought they did something wonderful because they put in 50 stoves.
I still don't see how you do more.
We did 300 in 1 week.
I can't believe it.
And so he keeps refining the process of how we do it, and breaks us up into teams. And so the last 3 years they put in 300. And we have to raise $90,000 for those 300 stoves. And that doesn't count the money, like he said, we pay for our own way as far as travel, and that's about $1,200. So we're raising about $140,000 every year. That's what it costs to do it. And that's beside the vitamins, and we take clothes, flip-flops, all kind of
toys, soccer balls
to give the kids and the families. And so anyway, it's just a tremendous, you can't believe what it's like unless you go. And brochure on the front says changing lives, but it changes our life, I think, more than it, or as much as it does their life.
It does.
You can't go and not get something out of it. I always come back appreciating something here, either hot water, hot showers, or whatever.
Yeah, last time we had 22 people, we had 2 showers.
Right.
The first time we only had 1 shower.
Yeah, you like to have a bathroom.
Yeah.
So Max
You guys are
always
really
goes-
selling this.
Yeah.
Are you all equipped to get to see who takes up 1 shower for 20 people?
No, you all,
It's all about
everybody gets a shower.
And they're dangerous showers. Are they, do you still have that spider wire?
Oh, yeah, they've got you can Google them, people sell them, but third world, but it's this little plastic box with two 220-volt wires going into it with a little resistor in there, and that's what keeps the water.
You get lit up. That's all I want.
Kelly might have hit it, I would say. It is a great trip, and it's amazing. Max has really got it down.
He does. One other question. We went the second year when I was in Cali, and they were fishing. We couldn't believe it, but there was a problem with some of the folks. Although they were eating out of dirt floors, a big scooping floor, they would still sell their stove because it wasn't adapted yet. So now that there's so many that are in the villages and the area, is that kind of being eliminated because they would sell their stoves? You know, they would disassemble.
I think they've come a long way, and Max has almost got to the point where they can do it themselves. That's good. We can ship the stoves and they can put them in it, and he's teaching them. He's seen them where they're refurbished and there's kind of got some upgrades to them. And last year, after we finished the 300, the next team came in and they went and refurbished some of the originals that were in there.
They do training programs while we're there, and then they come back 6 months later and do additional training programs. Because this is so foreign to them, germs and all that stuff, they just don't have a concept of what it's like. And so they have continuing training programs going on throughout the year.
You only take donations by check?
No, cash, hard work, hard work.
Credit card?
I bet the church will do a credit card. Oh, yeah. And $300 will buy a stove, warmers, and the water depurifiers. $300. So that's what we. That's
and
what.
The concrete pad.
And the concrete pad and the pipe that goes up. What is it, Dale? Ductwork, chimney.
What's the date this year for the trip?
I don't know, but it's the week of the furniture market, which is usually like the 14th of October.
Last 2 weeks of October.
So last 2 weeks of October. And there's 2 weeks, one with the kids from High Point, and then the next one's just adults, Max, and some of the wives come in. So, good deal. Thank y'all. We really appreciate y'all doing it.
Just for newer members, back whenever this was started, I had submitted Max to Rotary International for a Service Above Self Award. And I will tell you that Rotary only gives out very, very few of these. And probably in our district, we may only have about 10 or so that's ever received a Service Above Self Award, and he received it for what he's done.
You know, most of the people that come down and do things like this stay in town at nice hotels and eat in nice hotels and drive to the sites. We stay at the site in the church with 2 local ladies cooking for us. So he's not wasting money, which really makes you feel good. There's not a waste of money there. It's not a vacation and then you go to spend 2 days on your vacation doing something. It's hard work. So, good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good seeing you.
All right, very good. Chip just announced that there is a very brief fundraiser meeting for the people that are working the gate right after the meeting, and I think he's just going to talk logistics about how to take payments and run credit cards. Steve, did the raffle thing make it in? I think it may still be sitting outside. That's okay.
I'm sorry.
No problem. No problem. Rusty and Dale, thank you so much for being here and talking about that. I absolutely love hearing about what Rotarians are doing outside the club and job well done on that. All right, so we're going to do a raffle here in a second.
Hey, speaking of raffles, if anybody wants to go to Summit Rotary this week, I think theirs is up to $5,400. And
Wow.
you can win it as a guest. Wow. I'm going to Rotary.
Yeah, you're on a run over there.
Let's read the last 3.
186.
All right, 186. 186.
It's actually here. Is it?